Already ace 5 to start things off in the headhunter. Just been playing min open. It's been working just fine. John in the big. We'll see if they play back at me. 10-9 2 flop. I don't necessarily want to get check raised. I'm not getting a whole lot of folds out of a whole lot of holdings. So we'll just go to the turn card. Pick up a straight draw to the 3. That's kind of cool. Head of all the flush draws, basically. There is lots of straight draws. I might have to bluff on heart rivers. Queen of diamonds is not a great one. We're still beat some like 8-7, 6-7, maybe a 5-3, and there's some 10s and 9s that are just gonna win the pot. I don't expect too much for 2x to bet on the turn. Hopefully it's one of the draws. 10-7, that'll take it. I think I'm gonna play a very aggressive strategy. 9-5 suited will come in for the open. If somebody starts to 3-bet me, then I'll calm down, but until then. Mako might rip. They play call, king, queen, queen flop. Backdoor straight draw, no backdoor flush draw, no flush draw at all. 9 high will bet a quarter pot, and if Mako continues, I'm pretty done with it. They fold. Good stuff. King 5 suited will open. Fold any 3-bet, of course. Pepsi Man might play back at me. That'd be interesting. I think they're a respectable player. Folds around a hockey mom. We flop the flush draw. Backdoor straight draw. So it'd really suck if they have ace 4 clubs, but I think that's the only holding I'm really afraid of. Excuse me. Bet half pot and go from there. Ace 5 in the big. Mako rips, I'll be in a really weird spot. I think I'm gonna fold because I want to preserve this situation that I'm in right now, being the biggest stack on the table. I think I can play a lot of profitable situations. I don't need to take this marginal spot here. Queen 2 suited, I'll open. Only a fold to 2 though. I suppose that's what an open is now, isn't it? Mako does. I'll fold, I guess. Ace 9 will raise under the gun. And I think I have to fold the 3-bets. 10-9 2 flop, 1 spade, we'll check it on over. So any Broadway's really bad. The 10 isn't even great. There's some like Jack 10, Queen 10, King 10. Do have to call with the backdoor nut flush draw and that middle pair over card. There's a Broadway, so I think I'm just done with it. Any queen or 7 makes a straight. I could always try to get the bluff them off a 10, like King 10. Like if I just bet large. But then Jack 10 might... No, they won't have Jack 10 now, will they? So what am I trying to beat here? King 9 maybe checks it back? I don't think I can call with ace 9 there. Hockey mom limps. I suppose I'm just going to go to the flop with them. Three in a row, not quite what we're looking for. Jack on the turn, not what we're looking for. And we fold. King deuce. I think I'm gonna limp it in. Limp fold. Queen, queen 2. We're gonna have to check on most turns. I wonder if I bet twice. Like king on the turn. Bet again, I guess. 9-6-0 on the button, I'll raise. Easy fold after we see a 3-bet jam. High card, that's a little bit better to try to steal with. but the button was too appealing to me. Especially if the 3-bet is all in from this player here. That's not scary. S-Grin has been tight. No action for ace-4. 5-4. Oh, we let go. Play some defense against Mago. I wonder if I want to go for a cute 3-bet. 8-4 suited. Like, is it just not good enough to call? Maybe we stick in a cute little 3-bet against a very wide opening range. And get ready to blast off. If they 4-bet jam, easy fold. Queen 7, I'll just limp it in. This player hasn't been too aggressive. If they raise, just a fold. King 6-4 flop, backdoor spades, backdoor straight. I think I just want to see a free turn though. There's some 7-5, 7-9 stuff that I'm ahead of dominating. Probably not 7-9, sorry, 7-8. That's the one I was looking for. Stuff that I'm dominating on the flop that might go for a bet. Jack of spades on the turn, I'll check. We see a4 on the river, so we play king queen. King queen jack 4-4. Not going to get called by 10 high. But will queen high go for a hero call? Oh. I wonder if a check raise bluff is better than a hero call. Try to get him to fold a jack. Oh boy. Why do I want a hero call with queen high so bad? Limp pot. 8-4, 3 of a kind. Because he's only repping 3 of a kind. He's not repping the flush. So it's like 4x or nothing. And some 4x will bet on the flop to get protection. Anyways, I'm not folding 6-9 on the button. I'm playing all the holdings. Either going to spin it up or fucking bust quickly. Jack 10 suited will come in for the open. So I think a 4-bet bluff would be horrific with the $7 bounty on the head. But a 3-bet call is interesting. Like, what do we do if Pepsi rips? We'll never know. Go for a third pot size bet. Continue on 9s, kings, queens, diamonds. Jack, I will just check it over. Do I go for another little bet? I think I'm going to check still because there's still like king, queen, queen, jack of clubs. So I could just have the worst jack X here. They size up a river jam. Obviously I want to see a jack or 10 come the river. They could just have 8s or 4s and maybe I should really just fold on the turn. They could have like ace 10 of clubs even. So I could just fold on the turn, but here I am calling. It's not going to be like queen, queen, ace 3, no surprises. Just figured we were going to get a lot of showdown on the river there. And like I said, I could have just folded on the turn, but I did not. Limp from the small, we'll just check back 8-6. Very interesting. A 4 or a 9 give us a damn good holding. One big blind bet will come along to the turn. 3 of clubs. Well, I don't see why I wouldn't blast off. I got the big bounty on my head. I could always just check it back. If I face a raise on the turn here. 2.4. A club, I'll check back. Ace 5, I'm going to limp it in. If they raise, I call. If they jam, I guess I fold because it's going to be pocket pairs like 7s and 6s. We see an 8-8-6 flop. Backdoor straight flush draw, an overcard, we'll check. I could always bet to protect, but I'm not going to. King on the turn. So I'm going to assume they don't have a king. They had the snap check on. I'm going to assume they've got something like 7, 7-3, 7-9 wouldn't have the snap check. Like queen 4. No, even worse than that. Like jack 2. Limp pot. Flop goes check, check. King on the turn. I think I'm going to read real deep into that snap check on the flop. And then now I can try to get called by worse 5x. Just go for a big bet. Again, 7-9 doesn't have the snap check on. 7-4. No surprise they just have the snap fold on. Raise the button with the 8 and the 7. We're raising into Valentine's big blind. And they have a lot of chips, but I don't really care. We're just going to go to a flop frequently. As Zimbabwean rips, that's an easy fold. If they jam ace 5, that sucks. Ace 8 suited. If baggies open rips, I think I have to fold. They limp it on in. I'll happily limp along beside them. I want to see a flop here. I don't think I want to put the pressure on baggy. If you rip, I fold. If you go crazy, I don't know what to do. But I am going to be very interested in defending my hand here. Zimbabwean is rather tight. They're going to fold. If we get a jam from the big blind, I'll be in a weird spot. We get a jack 5-3 flop. If baggy bets, I might just have to fold. No diamond out there. Backdoor straight draw. And they bet pot. Easy fold. I don't even care about the ace. One liner to a 2. Maybe the ace would have been good. King jack all open. Same strategy. If you rip, I fold. If you 3-bet, I fold. If you jam, I don't know what to do. If you 3-bet, I fold. Let's do some math. It'll be another 11 blinds to call into a pot of 13.5, 15, 17, sorry. Oh, and we get a call from Valentine, so it'd be even juiced. Get a fold from the small. Queen 10 3 flop. I could check jam. Nah, I don't like that. I think I like a big bet. 3.5 plus 3, 3.5 plus 3. Size up a turn jam. If I face a jam on the flop, I'm just gonna fold. It's just gonna be queen X. I don't think a flush draw will jam over this. They'll just call. Like ace jack of hearts maybe rips. Ace, like would ace 9 of heart rip? We do face this stupid raise. Not all in. 4.9 blind. So there is like a few holdings that I'm ahead of potentially that 5 blinds into 25. So I'm getting a very good price. Obviously this is pretty well putting myself committed to the pot. I'll have 8 blinds behind. A 9 or an ace, I'll dunk in any single one of them. And then a heart sucks. 3.7. Jack of hearts. I wonder if I can check call or if I just rip it in here. So what am I ahead of? Almost nothing. So it's just going to be queen X. The thing is, what I checked for is because if we get a free river and I don't improve, I think I can check fold. 8. But if I get put in all in on the turn here, I think I have to call with the pair, the flush draw and straight draw. 8 into a whole bunch. I've just priced myself into a pot. They're gonna have at least a queen here, right? I said a 3, so we got a straight or flush draw, and we smack it. It pays to get lucky. Ace 10 will get back in there. That's funny shit. Oh, this site won't tell me what my equity was on the turn, will it? So 3's play call. They go for that silly checkers on the flop. And I go for the check call option. It was like 8. Oh, I had like 20 something percent, right? So it was 8 into 40. And now Valentine goes for the big bet. There you go. You learn. You bet big, you'll get me out of the pot. You gave me a stupid price, I'm coming along. So on the flop I had the straight draw. Oh shit, I keep pressing previous hand. I'm not even showing it either. So we go for the open with the king jack. Maybe I'll just quickly show it. King jack opens from the hijack. Button calls. We got a call from the big as well. Queen 10 3 flop. Queen 10 3 flop, 2 hearts out there. So what is the best idea on the flop here? I think I should go for a bet rep the over pairs. The ace king might go for a little check ski unless it's hearts. Straight draw and a flush draw. Sorry, just this tournament's interesting. 4-2 on the button. I don't think I have time to do this. And I'm still fucking... You know, I'll fold 4-2 on the button. $4-2 on the button. So tempting to play. Because they're just gonna fold. Like Queen 2 from the cutoff, I'm gonna play. That's why I was just gonna like talk over the hand instead of showing it. Queen 2 I open. I don't expect to get respect anymore. But what I think I can do is play good post flop. And I'll put pressure on them and go from there. And if I face 3 bets pre-flop, it's super easy. But everybody's just folding pre. Because they're kind of pussies. 6-5 suited will open. We're probably going to get some calls because baggies is in the bag. I could almost just open rip or bet like 4 blinds. Okay, you've got 4.7. And if we get a rip, I fold. The question is like if it goes like call, 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 rip, should I jam? So I went for this slightly bigger size because I want baggies to rip, and they do. They actually go for a small non-all-in 3-bet. So I guess I can play call. And go from there. It would really suck if they find a way to get away from the pot with 1.3 blinds. What do I have? 3 to the back. So backdoor straight draws. 4-7 makes a straight. And 7-9 makes a straight. No heart draw. 6 or a 5 could be live. I wonder if I should just fold right here now. 1.3 into 14. And if there's a rip, it's just an easy fold. Queen on the turn. I think I'm just done with this one. 6 of diamonds on the river. Hopefully they've got ace king or something. ace king and ace 7 no heart or no diamond or something like this. If they bet, I just can't see it being a bluff. 8-3. That's hilarious. 8-3-0. King 4 under the gun, I'll let go. That's hilarious. 8-3 off. Simba win had ace jack suited. No surprises there. Ace 8 and ace king, and the ace 8 is gone now. Good thing I didn't get in there with the king 4. Hate to see the bounty leave, but that don't matter. Still playing for first place here, 15-34. Get a limp from Simba win. I guess I just check back the ace high that's suited. We'll play this post flop. If you jam, I just fold. Hopefully there's some clubs, maybe a couple of threes. An ace would be interesting. We got a straight draw to the 4. So I can get priced out of the pot on the flop here. Depends on the size they bet. And I'm not going to raise on the flop. Now I could bet, try to charge diamond draws. Rep the old 6-7. Rep any pair of 9s. They could just have like some sort of ace 10, ace jack. Get a 6 on the river. It's super cool. I could try to get like ace jack to fold. I could. They bet it doesn't make any sense. Do I call with ace high? Whoa. I was thinking about a hero call with the ace high. Glad I didn't bluff with it. Queen jack limps it in. Anyways, that king jack holding. What are you doing, buddy? Getting lucky. 8. That wouldn't matter. They need a queen. That is good news though, is the big stack with the big bounty gets a little bit smaller. 8-6 will raise the button. It's close to a call if you rip. Oh, king queen. If this guy opens, I should almost just fold. This guy's tight too. It's so weird. Does fold to me though. If Valentine rips, I have a fold. If you 3-bet, I fold. So I pose the real question, or I suppose the real question, when it comes to the king jack hand is, what do you do on the flop when you face that raise from Valentine? It's the 214k. The bet is 92.5. There's 337 behind, so if you call, 215 behind, so it's about half of what you got. And again, I'm almost priced into a call here, even though this is like gonna be ace jack plus. So there's like ace jack that I'm dominated by. Does king queen rip? Maybe so. Anyways, we get folds. We get folds. And a 3-bet we fold against. Pop a straight draw to the 10, king high board. Go for a c-bet. We're not getting a 9 or an 8 to fold on the flop, but we could always get them off the pot at some point. I might just fold if Tafel opens the button. I think I'd prefer to 3-bet, and I think they're too tight for me to 3-bet. If you limp, I'll raise. We'll just try to buy it pre. I expect you to trap me as well, so if you limp raise jam, that's cool. If you call, that's not great, but the trap was there. No surprises. Would have made a boat. That's unfortunate. I still like to play. If it folds to me, I just rip. 6.5 blinds, $4 bounty on the line. It's really just a matter of hopefully they fold. If they call, then we're going for their bounty. They call it nines, which is just absolutely horrific. We're gonna need a 6 or a jack. That's life. When you play aggressive, you fucking get in situations like that. 24 blinds, we're moving along, still second place on the table. Oh, look at that. Queen jack suited will open. If Simba win rips, I might be folding. Valentine rips, I fold. Ace 9 5 flop. Bet a third and go from there. It really sucks if they've got ace with the ace of diamonds and they're suited and booted. 300 more K into a million chips. We've got the flush draw. Good luck to you. 8.5 into 28. You got ace queen. It's not the best. Diamond on the turn, you're dead. 7-6 will very disrespectfully raise the cutoff. No straight draw. 7 high. I'll check it back. 10 on the turn. I expect to get called by any 9 or 10. I'm trying to get like king high, queen high to fold. Connor in the big. Do I want to open? We've also got another big stack to my left, so I guess I have to tighten up just slightly. We'll see if... No. Should have went for the open. Should have put my foot on the gas. Connor gets a walk. 6-8 suited will raise. Easy fold for 3 bets if 3 bets come in. I'm gonna get called from the big. Nope. This range should be so wide. I want a 3-bet 9-4 offsuit. Oh, a big big size in Connor. Silly Bill. Queen jack suited from the small. There's going to be some folding here. If there's a jam, they limp. Great stuff. If Taliful raises, I'm out of there. If Connor raises the 4 blinds, I think I have to fold. 3.5 even, because Valentine's going to have a lot of limp jams. So this is the best case scenario. We can just go to the flop here, covering 2 players. I know this is a limp, but this is still strong as an under the gun open. Well, we flop the absolute world. And now the question is, do we want to raise or wait to the turn? Valentine's gone to Alonso. Something in me wants to raise, and another thing in me wants to keep the pot small just in case we miss our draw. 5 of diamonds on the turn. I can call any bet here. 2.9. It really sucks if I make my hand and then it goes check check on the river. We make top pair. That turn bet isn't indicative of strength as they've got 9-7 for 2 pairs. It's not like we're going to get them to fold at any point, so it's a good thing we didn't bloat the pot with the draw. Palette full raises. We'll fold the 7-4 suited. Connor calls. Interesting. I should almost limp because of Valentine, but I'm going to raise. And then I don't know what to do if you rip because you've been tight as fuck. And if Gilly jams, what do I do? No clue. Queen 4-4 flop. We'll go for a C bet. And I suppose fold to a raise because I don't expect 5s or 7s. 5s through 7s. 5 through 8s, that is, to check raise this flop. A queen might raise. A 4 might raise. Jack on the turn. So we're still ahead of some ace highs. I just don't think there's a reason to put in another penny necessarily because they're going to have a lot of queen X deuce on their river. So like if they have ace 10, they'll just check. Ace 5 will check. I'm going to lose to a queen here. Stick it in Valentine. There we go. $10 bounty on the line. If Munfred rips, oof, that'd be weird. Folds around to me. 2 blinds into 7.7. We're dominated. We're going to need an 8 and a hold. And a hold. And a hold. We get real lucky here. 10 buckers slide into the account. 300k into the chip stack. Boppity boo. 2.2 blinds is just the easiest call of your life. Oh, ace queen. If Gilly raises, I'm just going to call. Just going to call and go from there. 5-handed, I don't think I'm folding ace queen preflop if Munford rips. They've been so tight, but like they're still going to have like jacks, 10s, 9s. They fold the big 8-7-4 flop. We see a check, which is good news. I don't want to bloat the pot without a pair. Backdoor flush draw, 2 overs. 3 on the turn. So if Gilly has like 9s or 10s, they're going to put out a bet here. And it could be a big one, like 4 blinds. And then if they've got like, what, ace 10 of hearts, they'll bet a bit smaller. Okay, so we're still ahead of some of the flush draws. And if this is 9s or 10s, this is a good bet. Ace on the river. So we lose to like ace 8, ace 7. We get a check, which is real good. I'm going to bet large. I think the only hand that might check on the river is ace 3 that I lose to. Or 6-5 of it somehow in there. So it wasn't ace 10 of hearts. That sucks. Might have been the 9s or 10s. 5-5 we open, and again, I don't know what to do if Munford rips. I think I would just fold because of how tight they are. If Connor raises, I just fold. Queen 6-2 flop. Something in my gut is saying c-bet, but Connor goes for the lead, takes away the opportunity. On such a dry board, what the fuck is he bluffing with? Some sort of like 3-4 or something? I think I could have bought the pot with the ace on the river, but with all that being said, just going to fold. 4-10 suited, I'll come in for the open. Easy fold. I should have the button is why I'm opening 10-4 suited. Folds around to Gilly, who I expect to call, but no. So if Drummond raises, I might go for a cool 3-bet. If Munford raises, I can almost fold preflop. If Connor raises, another spot where I could put in a cool 3-bet. Make it like 6.9 blinds. Unless he raises 3x again. Then I'd have to make it larger. I almost want him to come for the open so I can 3-bet. If Gilly calls, I'll be less inclined to 3-bet because I'm going to put them on some sort of pocket pair or suited ace-x that is wanting to play and see a flop. So the thing is, like, if my 3-bet gets called, I'll just be in a shitty situation. If Gilly limps, I'll raise again. If they 3-bet pre-flop, then I just fold ace 3 in position. I'll put a little bit of juice on it, 3.7. Break time. Connor raises, we'll just call. Go for a 3x raise. If Drummond raises, that really sucks. I would just expect that to be better ace-x, if not pocket pairs and whatnot. Bet 2 blinds. Hopefully a diamond comes. We get a min raise. So we got the overcard, but I think I can just fold on the flop facing this action. I don't know if I want to put 2 more blinds into the middle. 2 into 15. It just doesn't make sense. Feels like I should have raised 8-4. Munford does at least limp it in. Connor might raise and take it down pre. Don't expect a call here ever. Queens. Do it, Munford. No. Don't you dare walk me. 2.4x. Interesting. What size do I go? Like 6.5? 6.6? Do it, Gilly. Nines. Hold. Hold, dealer. Hold. Hold. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna go for a small raise. Expect to get called. I wonder if I should also just play call. Or go bigger, you know? Do I just make it like 8 blinds? Or call? Just if they jam, I'm folding. And I wanted to save myself chips. If a 3-bet comes in from the big, I just fold. Ace, queen, 7 flop. That should be good for me. Gilly could have an ace, though. We get a lead for half pot, which is fucked. So I guess I call, and if we don't bang off a queen or 9 on the turn, we're pretty well done with the pot. Big sizing. Dry side pot, and they lead for half of the main. $8 bounty potentially behind. Well, good time to call, unless they have 7s or aces. Not likely. They bet 4.8. And again, if they've got 7s, that really sucks. King queen wouldn't lead on the flop like that. Just a min raise with the 10s. AACF raises, that's just weird. If Manfred rips, that's awesome. They do not. Queen 8-5 flop. No flush draw, but straight draws. If I get check raise, that's going to be 2 pair or better. Like queen X probably calls on this drive of flop. Ace on the turn. It's like I totally bluff him off a queen. Just go bombs away. I just don't care too with 10-10. 4 on the river, so 6-7 makes a straight. Jack 10 misses. King 10 misses. Pair of 8s is just going to check it down. I'm afraid of a king high that turns itself into a bluff. They check. I expect to lose to a queen or beat an 8. Jack 8. Bounty's gone. See you later, Manfred. Be down to the final 2 tables. That's pretty cool too. Jack 9. I've got plenty of chips to play with, so I guess I just defend. Flop top pair. Lots of bad turns. No flush draw, but straight draws like ace 5, ace 2 out there. Get a free queen on the turn. So I don't want to see a bet. But there's heart draws. I think I'm going to block bet and try to get called by ace high. And I lose to ace 4. So they go for this ridiculously small raise. Let me tell you, it's probably a 4. Can I read into his soul and just fold a 9 here? I haven't played with them, so I don't know what they get up to. But if I'm losing, it's ace 4. Maybe 10s? King queen checks back the turn? What? That was a ridiculous little play, but I still paid it off. Connor could raise big and get me off the pot pre-flop, I think, if they go like 3x. Because they're relatively tight, but then they go for big raises pre. They go for a 2.5x from the button. I'll call from the small. I could always 3-bet, put pressure on them. Almost click the raise button. And the question is, how can I defend here from the small going forward? Backdoor straight draws 2 overcards. We get a more than a half pot size bet. I guess I just fold. No spade in my holding. King on the turn, juicy. Would have been juicy. 9-9. There's Just go for a min raise. If you rip, I have a call. If you raise, I call. No action for nines. Queen 8 suited, we have an open. And if Connor raises, I think I can 3-bet here. I cover them, so they might be inclined to come to the flop. But I think I can bully them post. Queen 8 will raise fold. King 3 we fold. And why don't we have 2 tables? Isn't this an 8 max? 7 max, my bad. Headhunter's a 7 max, whoa. Played this tournament for like years and I never realized that. They must have switched it at some point. So when we're down to 14, next player will be final 2 tables. Ace 8 in the big. I do kind of like a 3-bet from the big blind here. And my opponents are kind of tight. Do I even 3-bet? It's just a nice 3-bet fold, you know? Connor limps, I'll raise. They raise to 3 blinds themselves. Oh, we'll go to the flop and hopefully we flop pretty well. Pair of 8s is interesting. So they can have the Broadway Queen Jack, Jack 10 sort of straight draws. They could have 6-7 sort of straight draws, 10-7, spades. We see another 3 big blind bet. I think I have to proceed with caution, but I at least have to call on the flop. And I could almost try to stun them with a raise, because there's going to be a bunch of overcards that I don't want to see. 3 of spades on the turn. I wonder if I can just fold to a turn bet. It's small, so I feel like I have to call. I'm gonna put him on a single spade holding, potentially with the straight draw as well. That didn't want to give me a free card. They want to put some pressure on me. King on the river is probably not great. And I'm not gonna turn my hand into a bluff. I still beat Jack 10, Queen Jack sort of holdings. I expect them to show up with some sort of potentially 9 that I lose to, or those missed straight draws with a spade. Ace 8 we chop. Very interesting. Ace 7 suited sees a Zeitgeist open. I'm gonna call it from the small. Drummond 3-bets, it's an easy fold. Top pair on a 3 flush board. I wonder if I should just be folding pre-flop against Zeitgeist. I have to call at least 1, but I can't fold on even brick turns. 4 clubs. Certainly not a brick. I do expect him to check his bluffs now, so if he bets, he's just gonna have a club. What bluffs? Nothing, in my humble opinion. Not in these situations. Every once in a while you'll see like a king queen that's red. 6-6 with 40 blinds. We'll go look to flop a set. I don't want to see Connor raise to 3 blinds. That wouldn't be fun, but we do just get folded too. And then the question is, do I call if Drummond rips? Because it's going to be like ace queen, ace king, better pocket pairs, as they have been relatively snug. Let's see, let's do some math. If AFC rips, I fold. Dollar bounty on the line. I wonder if I can call and fold on ace high boards, king high boards. Interesting. Obviously a fold would be very reasonable. And then I have to call on like jack high boards. Or do I just fold pre? 300 into a mil. I think I'm glad I folded. I did want to go for the bounty, but... I'm just thinking I like my situation here where I can look to apply pressure on these guys, as they might be a little bit more inclined to want to pursue the final table than I am. If folded to, I'll raise king 8. And another thing I should think about is raising bigger now pre-flop, as Drummond finds the call. Guess what I do if a 3-bet comes in. And another thing to note is LBK is kind of loose fishy, so I should be tightening up just slightly. Ace Jack 10 flop, straight draw to the queen. Looks pretty reasonable to bet. Obviously we're not getting the fold an ace. Deuce on the turn. Again, I just don't think I'm getting the fold much. We'll see what happens come the river. Like a spade would be interesting. Drummond bets. 8 of clubs would not have been interesting. Ace 5. I'll try one more win raise. If Drummond calls again, then I'm obviously gonna have to switch things up. They're out of there this time. AACF is thinking things through. I don't think they're impressed with my gameplay either. Sucks how everybody has chips at this table. Connor 3-bets, it's an easy fold. Queen 10, 7 flop. So what's nice is if I go for a C-bet, I can try to get like 5 6s to fold. But they might still call one, so maybe I'll just check it back, as this board isn't going to get fold from any straight draw out there. 8 on the turn, not the best card. Jack 9 makes a straight, 9 6 makes a straight. Any 8 makes a pair. So I'm still ahead of like King Jack. But I think I'm just going to fold on the turn here. Ace. Nope. Just a walk. This might be the widest raise from the button you'll ever see. Or sorry, the small blind. That ain't the button, Brendan. You sure you want to be raising? You don't even know what seat you're in. Nah, Connor goes for the open and takes it down. King 3 suited, strong holding. LBK's been tight, so they've tightened up. So I won't go for the 3-bet. Or will I? It's been their first holding they've played in quite a while. The thing is, I don't have to go large and I can buy a lot of pots post-flop. Ah, Zeitgeist 3-bets. Oh, Sean is tightened up. Oh boy. Something in my gut saying fold. I want to play Ace 5-0 under the gun, but I'm just going to let it go. Ace King, we're quite ecstatic. Get a raise from LBK. So 28 blinds. I could go for a play other than all in, but I'm just going to rip it. I wonder. Something in my belly tells me to raise to 7 blinds because LBK might rip a ace-5 suited or something. But then we're also going to get some calls from some more pocket pairs that I don't want to see. Anyways, we'll just rip it in and hopefully go from there. Hopefully things go good from there. Raise, fold. Flop the flush draw, backdoor straight draw. And we'll bet a quarter. Don't really want to get raised now. Queen 8 suited is a very interesting holding. I'm happy it folded to me. I'll go for the open. Easy raise fold. Ace Queen 2 flop. We'll check it back. There's King isn't a great card, but like other than that, I don't really give a shit. Ask and you will receive. Now if there's a lead, I think I can just fold. And that's a big ass lead. Have the pot, buddy. Have the pot. Jack 10 suited, very playable holding. LBK raises. I could always rip against them. I guess it's just a Romeo play. Oh, Connor goes for the small 3-bet. I have to fold. How disappointing. Looks like avoided danger. Queens and King Queen suited. Diamond! I actually want the bounty to stay alive. Nice. Now we cover Connor. 9-7 will raise the button. Easy fold. Ooh, would have made 3 of a kind. Oh, fuck. So Connor's aggressive. They could have a better holding that and then there's like the Ace King, Ace Queen, Ace Jack suited that would just min raise. So this is gonna be like suited broadways, pocket pairs, and like worse Ace X. And then there might be like Ace 10 O in there. If Drummond calls, that's probably pretty bad. King Jack suited. Good start. Good turn. Good river. Bye-bye, Connor. 6-10 O I'll raise. LBK covers me, but these guys, they're playing tight, and they'll rip every once in a while. So I'm buying the button. And if Zeitgeist rips, I just fold. Queen, Jack, Jack flop. I'll go for a quarter pot size bet. 3 in a row. And we get the fold. 10-7 O. We'll let this one go. LBK on the button. Sean in the big. Walk it out, guys. Walk it out. Not this time. Sean does raise. I think I'm just folding 6-9 suited. I expect the big blind to fold a lot here, so I could go for a wide 3-bet. But I didn't expect them to call. So this could be some small pocket pairs. Suited Ace X. Maybe even like 8-7 suited. Like that sort of stuff. Suited connected stuff. 7-7 2 flop. One club out there. I think I put out a Betsky. Can fold to a raise. Does King 2 jam? No, not likely. He's 10 in the big. If Drummond rips, that's fucked. If Zeitgeist rips, that's fucked. You can just min raise. But then it's one of those weird spots again. What do you jam with? What do you jam with, Zeitgeist? $17 on the line. What do you jam with? 13 blinds. Suited Ace X. Suited broadways. Pocket pairs. Ace King will min raise. Ace Queen will min raise. Ace Jack suited should min raise. King Jack once again. Once again. Big flip. Nice shit. Huge pot. 28 blinds. $18 bounty. $10 blinds, ace 8. I'm just gonna rip it in. There is some benefit to min raising. They might think they have a folding. Or I have a folding range. Interesting. LBK comes in for the open. I'm going to let them have this one. I'm going to play reasonable in a lot of situations and unreasonable in the other situations, but that's going to be one situation where I'm going to make an unreasonable fold. Joel Faith rips it in. LBK calls with 10-9 suited. Well, an ace looks pretty clean. Was anybody expecting LBK to show up with 10-9 suited there? With the call, that is. They do get the bounty. Then I get a couple nines. Hopefully Drummond rips. Wouldn't it be a big pot if LBK rips? 50 blinds? That doesn't make sense. They do go for a 3-bet though. So it's 1 and 2 in chips here. I'm in position. I can't fold the pocket pair strong as 9s. It's probably like ace king if we're being honest. Or better pocket pair. Well, thankfully it's a horrific flop. So I might have lost like 10-9 suited or something. Not likely. 10-8 will raise. I don't know what to do if Drummond rips. I think they should have too strong of a holding, so I probably fold. LBK 3-bets again. I'm not convinced they're LBKs. I would have flopped 3 of a kind, but obviously that was wide open. How interesting. What is LBK getting up to? Folding the button? 3-betting from the small. That was a stupid sentence, but still grammatically sound fine to me. Anyways, 3 of 8. Got a big pot on the other table brewing. Raising a 3-bet from the small. Button's doing some math. Plays call. Ace 10 7 flop. 14 blinds behind. 13.5 in the middle. John in the tank out of position. Covers Nordic for the bounty. How exhilarating. John bets 3.5 blinds. Reasonable size. Nord most likely to call here. There's no flush draw on the board. Ace 10 7 flop. They might fold as well. Nord folds. Ace in the button. Hopefully it folds to me. If Sean opens, I could always rip. Not rip, sorry. 3-bet. Blind on blind, I'm just going to jam ace 6. If I get called, it's likely a better holding. Jack 10 suited on the button. If Sean opens, I think I was just going to play call. And if LBK 3-bets, I'm going to call. We just see a 6-2 flop. 2 clubs. I could go for a quarter pot size bet, but I'm going to actually check this one back. Make a pair of jacks on the turn. I expect a big lead to come out here. Just going to call and call down on the river. I don't think I want to play a huge ass pot here. 7 on the river. Just in case they have a 6, I just call on the river. They should have a fuck ton of bluffs. They should have a fuck ton of bluffs, let me tell you. And they have a fucking 6! No! So not only do we get a horrific turn card, we don't make our draw on the turn or on the river. LBK wins a huge pot. That's very unfortunate. I kind of wanted to win the headhunter here. 7-3 would have made a boat. That does not matter. Another thing to note is I think I want the final table bubble to persist, as it's only like about a $9 ladder. And I want to build a big stack. It just sucks how things have gone so far. Sean limps. I'm just going to check this back, actually. Queen 9, super playable. King 4, 4 flop. Sean leads for large. I'll give him the pot. Would have made a pair of queens. Flush would have completed. Not too much to say about that one. Could have went into some hero call mode with the queen high. But Sean's been passive. Sean comes in for the raise. I could disrespectfully 3-bet. I could call. I'm just going to fold. Drummond rips. Sean will call. Ace king. Jacks. King on the flop. Looks like we're losing Drummond. Oh boy, final table. Well. Now the question is, how do we proceed? I think I just rip. If Nordic has a strong hand, they're getting it in anyways. Ace queen suited and such. I might get them I might miss out on like ace jack, but ace king. There's 6.5 blinds in the middle. If I take it down pre-flop, I'll have some more playing chips anyways. And I could always just call, look to keep Nordic in the pot. A small 3-bet makes no sense to me right now. We'll just offer up this biggest bounty in the tournament and go from there. If Nord calls, they're going to have like queens plus. The jam gets through. We would have completely whiffed. So I'm still in 5th place, but I've just got a little bit more breathing room over the bottom 2 players. I got a chance to catch up to John. Sick isn't too far ahead of me, and nor is Sean. LBK does have that nice big stack after the Jack-10 suited holding against them. No, I wasn't recording. Good thing there's only a minute missed. I gotta walk with King 6-0. Nothing exciting. If Nord raises the 2 blinds, what do I do? Call from the small? I don't want to raise. Sick calls. I think everybody should be calling if we're being honest. If you jam, I'll fold. A 3-bet comes in, I will just lay it down. Don't expect Nord to get away from this hand. They do fold though. Not much action out of ACF yet. 3-bet from the button, getting a lot of respect here. Sick deep in the tank. Calls ace queen 4 flop. Straight draw to the 10. Do it, dealer. Big bet by AACF. And a jam from Sick. Be cool to see a fold here. There's the fold. 10. Why won't it click? Yeah, 10 came on the turn. There we go. Beautiful. Nord. Rip it in. I've got 10s, buddy. If Sick opens, I'm ripping. If AACF folds, I just go for the min raise. I could always go for a juiced bet as well. I expect to get a lot of action from these two. LBK should play call. Should play raise, but I think they're going to play call a lot. And if we get 24 blinds in with 10-10, then we get in 24 blinds with 10-10. Ace King 8 flop. 10s with no heart like a check. I like a C-bet. And just plays itself super easily. I'm going to raise Jack 7 if folded to. Won't go bounty hunting. I'm just thinking Sean's going to be tight from the button. This aces. Pretty stupid raise as from the big blind. 10-6-5 flop. Just going to play a 3x raising size from the small. Ace queen. We'll go broke if need be. Do it, AACF. You want to know what jams here? Suited ace-x. Pocket pairs. Suited broadways. Fuck. Did I go for a big size before with the tens? Sean rips, it's weird. LBK rips, it's less weird. I expect them to bluff a lot here. So I could call, but I think I am going to jam it in. For the remaining 4 million, so it would be 3 million to call. I just don't think playing post flop's the best idea. Ace queen suited, I certainly could. Something in my belly says call. Okay. 7-7-2 flop. I wonder if I hero call with a non-made hand. The reason why I called was because I wanted to keep like ace 5, ace 4, ace 3 suited in there. And I suppose ace 2 suited. So providing the club doesn't come on the turn. 6 of spades. So if they're going to be jamming ace 5 of clubs here, what's their value range? The strong pocket pairs. I don't have to call, but I'm going to. It's an ace high hero call. There's flush draws that I'm just dominating. King queen of clubs, such as ace jack, ace 10 of spades, ace jack of spades, ace 5 of spades, ace 4 of spades, all those suited ace-x, all the suited broadways, and then there's some pocket pairs that I'm behind. Huge call. Queen 8 off. Queen on the river. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Listen to your belly, folks. See you later, Nord. Flush versus ace queen. King queen gets there. I should be opening just about any two now. I'm not joking. I'm going to fold the 3-2 under the gun. But I'm not joking. I think I should be raising. 10-7 in the big. I don't really want to defend. John's been pretty snug. AACF. Do I go bounty hunting? I'm actually going to fold because I love this situation I'm in. I don't even care about the 7 or the straight that I would have made. Don't even give a fuck. I think what I need to do right now is put the pressure on Sick and Sean as I can. So when I'm on the button, I could pressure Sean from the small. LBK will get a little bit of pressure too. And then if Sick ever plays in the big blind, I'll have to open up my button, or sorry, my cutoff a little bit wider. But this should be the spot here where I just start hammering them. And they shouldn't want to play with me, so I don't have to go big size. Sean does come along. King 10, 8 flop. No club, I have to bet. Expect a lot of suited ace-x to come along, pocket pairs that I'm going to try to get rid of. Good stuff. Queen jack, another playable holding. If you rip, I just fold. Come in for the open, of course. Sean folds the button. LBK folds the small. Sick might play call. If they 3-bet, I think I just easily fold. The playable queen jack. Queen 5-4 flop. Good news. We'll beat c-bet a quarter. Didn't want to face a raise on the flop, but would have had to call. Boppity boppity bop. Queen 6 suited. I'm going to go for the wide open. Get a call from Sean. Ace 10-5 flop. I'll go for a c-bet. Continue on a king or a jack. That's about it. Nine two in the big. Hopefully we get a walk. If ACF rips, I just fold. LBK raises under the gun. I'll just get out of the way. Let them have this one. 8-4 will raise the button. 8-7-2 flop. I'll bet a quarter and go from there. Get a call, 6 on the turn. So I do have reason to go bombs away here. But fuck it, LBK. I might give this one up. Ace on the river. No, I won't. And if they find the hero call, that's good news for them. I just gotta bet just in case, like, he's got like queen 8 with a club. He's got ace 8 with a club. That's fine. Of all the players, LBK can get a few chips back. 5-4 I could open, but I'm gonna let it go. I think LBK is gonna start to disrespect me now. Sick 1 should also disrespect me. Jack 10 suited, a very playable holding, will raise under the gun. High board. I'm just gonna rip it all in if ACF doesn't do it themselves. I could always check it back, but I don't think so. Queen 9 with a spade, and that's why you check it back, because if a spade does come, you can just not lose any more chips. But I wanted to get it in there for the bounty. Sean raises under the gun. I'm just going to let 8-4 go. Would have made a straight. That doesn't matter. One liner to the 4 or 9. John rips. Easy fold. 8s versus ace jack. 10-5-4 flop. 2 on the turn. Would have made a straight. That does not matter. Jack on the river. Sean makes top pair. And we lose another body. It does not matter. Queen 9 suited, a very playable holding. I think I actually just fold versus 6 open. I was gonna 3-bet, but they cover me, so they're more inclined to want to call and play post flop with me. I'm on the button, so I could always call instead of 3-betting, but no. 5-4, I'll raise the cutoff. Easy fold if sick 3-bets. They call, we'll look to put some pressure on them. That's interesting. ACF rips, I fold. If you limp, I could jam. Queen 6 suited. I'm going to play a raising strategy from the small still, even though Sean covers me. They should just get pissed off and call, but they just aren't the type to do it, so. Like 9-3 on the button, I'll raise. Rescue. Sean does call the small this time, and we flop a pair of 9s, ace high board. So I expect to be very far behind here. Somebody's going to have an ace. They're so passive pre-flop. We just need to smack a 9 or a 3. No heart draw. Oh my lord. So I'm either fucked by jacks, jack 9, ace jack, we'll call, bet 3.3 blinds and go from there. Get a call from Sean. 7 on the river, so 10-8 makes a straight. If Sean leads, I just call. If they check, I wonder if I can jam here for an overbet pot. Try to get called by an ace, obviously. And they've so many draws that are just folding. 10-8 is the only hand that I lose to.
Are you commentating or are you playing?
Commentating. We're on a final table. So, like, I could have bet smaller. But I didn't. Anyways. So, where are we? Back in first place, it looks like. That's nice. How's your day? A fucky one?
Yeah, it's a little fucky.
Oh, no.
Not super fucky, but a little fucky. So you're just playing it out here?
Yeah, you betcha.
Crap hand.
I'm playing very disrespectfully, though.
Oh, how come?
Because these guys suck.
So what do you mean disrespectffully? Like you're...
I'm playing a lot of bad hands.
Okay. That's playing that on a final table, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
8-10 suited in the big blind. If AFC rips, goes all in, I have to fold. But, like, they're folding so much that it's ridiculous.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I expect people to fold to me. If he opens, I'm just going to fold because he's been playing so tight.
Mm-hmm.
Although I could 3-bet and put some pressure on him, that would have been cool. I don't think I need to do it too loosely, though. Eight, 9 will raise the button. All in, easy fold. Ooh, 10-9 suited. Have to fold if you rip. Bought the button, which is nice. Sick will probably call. If they 3-bet again, I just fold. Although if they 3-bet super small again, I could always play call. 8-8 2 flop, 3 in a row, backdoor flush draw, 2 overcards. Bet a quarter pot. Face this small ass raise. So I got the backdoor equity. This is going to be an important pot here. I could just let it go as he's probably... What's he even got? Like deuces, and then there's like pocket pairs like 5s, 6s, 7s, those sort of holdings. 7 of diamonds on the turn, so now we got a straight draw, a diamond draw. If he's got 8-7, I'm really fucked. If he's got 2s, I'm really fucked. But we're off to the river. And then another thing is I can bluff a lot too because this is going to be a 2 very often. Ace of hearts on the river. If you jam, it's an easy fold. They do check. So I don't think I have to bet large here. This is important. Bet about a third. And we get the fold. Nice.
Nice.
Were you scared there?
No. I'm just curious.
I was scared.
Were you?
Yeah, I was like...
No, I wasn't scared. I was
like,
just like, let's see what's going on.
I was like, he's going to call with an 8. I'm fucked. But no, I'm pretty sure just had a 2 there. And LBK plays call, so that's a bad thing. But they shouldn't have too many holdings here that I'm ahead of. So it'll be easy to play. 9-8-7 flop, all in from AACF, or I'm out. And they buy the pot. Easy fold. Interesting. They're either getting a lot of strong hands or they're just going crazy now. Ace-9 suited. That's not quite what you want, but they do flop a pair. They're avoiding a king or a 10. Queen on the river, that's clean. I think they get the bounty. They do. 10 buckers slide their way. But now they got 27 blinds. That's a big pot there. Sorry, they got 29 blinds. Six four will play, but 6-1 or sick got in there. King 8 opens. Take it down pre-flop. Now this is a strong hand. Although the situation is completely fucked, I don't know if I want to rip it in here. Four-handed ace-queen is super strong. If sick jams, I'm in a weird spot. They play raise to 3 blinds. Holy shit.
What's he got?
So he's got aces, or he's got some sort of like ace-5 suited.
Okay.
So I think against that sort of holding, it could be kings as well, I suppose. But like he's either got like a super strong hand or a weak hand. King 6-5 flop. And he just goes all in for 2 times the pot. I have to fold. That just sucks. But when you see something so out of the blue like that, it's like
that's telling you he's got something strong.
Yeah. We have not seen a minimum 3-bet out of him yet. So, anyways, I can go back to raising against Sean, and I'll size down a little bit because they're short now. If they rip, I fold. Good stuff. We get one through. Jack 7 suited's a cool hand where I could 3-bet against this, and I kind of want to. I don't even know if I have to go that big. And if they go all in, I have an easy fold. If Sean goes all in, I have an easy fold. So just like what they just did like 2 hands ago, it looks the exact same. They call and we flop 2 pairs, so we're not bluffing. We're not bluffing no more.
No.
They could have queen jack, which would suck.
Yeah. But I think it's a worthwhile bet.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like if they go all in, I'm pretty happy about it. 2 pairs is strong. Is just strong holding.
Especially at this stage of the game.
Yeah.
They could just kind of have to play everything.
They could have ace queen. Yeah, we're just going with it. So we lose to queen jack and maybe queens. King queen, let's hold. Hold, dealer. Yes. 20 bucks, a huge fucking pot. Whoo. Light 3-bet gets rewarded there. Jack 9 suited now in the big. Get a walk. Ooh wee wah. Just fold. So Sean's playing super tight. LBK's starting to play more aggressive. So I'm going to be able to put pressure on them if we don't just get heads up this hand. 6-7 calls it off. What the fuck versus a flush draw and 2 overs. Ace king or a club. LBK gets the knockout. That was an interesting happening there. Anyways, we're heads up. 5-5. So I gotta determine now what sort of strategy I want to play. LBK's aggressive, so I think I want to go for a raising strategy. And I'll pick a 2.2x opening size. If LBK 3-bets, I think I can 4-bet jam or play call. I'm in position. Play post flop. The thing is, it is like 40 something big blinds. So I have to fold a lot when I do see a flop. Well, we get a nice price. Backdoor straight draw. This isn't appealing, but I have to call 1. So they could have something like king 9 of spades, jack 10 of spades, those sort of holdings, and a 9 on the turn completes the jack 10. Now they're either going to bet again or give up. So the thing is, when they start to give up, they might have the flush draw like queen jack of spades, king queen of spades. That's got a lot of equity against me. So I'm likely losing. But then there's some hands like queen 6 suited. That might 3-bet pre-flop.
Alright, you got 2 pairs.
So what do I expect to happen here? He shouldn't have a good hand. He might beat me with like 6s or 10s or jacks.
Or if he's got a pair of 7s or 8s.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about what's reasonable.
Okay.
Jacks, that's reasonable. So we're pretty well tied up now. 9-3, we'll fold. Good thing I didn't go all in pre-flop.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, this is a very fun hand. So if he 3-bets, you can do something like a min 4-bet instead of going all in, which is fun. 8-3 suited, we defend. Pair and a flush draw. We just want to play call against a bet. We get a free turn, jack on the turn. That's bad. Any queen or 7 makes a straight. We have to call another bet, or a bet, with the flush draw. 2 on the river. That's not good. Goes check, check, and we win. Very nice. What'd they have there? Queen 5 we raise. Ace 6. And they're playing passive from the big blind, so this should be easy. Whoa, they're folding the button here. I like the prospects of this situation. $40 bounty on their head? Well, if they're playing super tight from the button, I can just fold the big blind with an 8 and a 2. Ace 3 will raise. They 3-bet. I can call, but I think I got to adjust to their strategy, right? 5-3-0. It's almost a play. Would have made a straight. Jack 7 we play. Oh, interesting. Jack 2 suited. So there are some suited Jack X I can go for 3-bets, I'm pretty sure here, but it might be like Jack 4, Jack 5. Back to a straight draw, no diamonds out there. LBK, I don't know what to think about this player yet. We haven't had any showdowns, so I don't even know what they're playing.
Right.
So they could have had like some sort of like 6-7, 8-7 hearts. Hands I'm ahead of, but I think I should just play passive against them when they're putting pressure on me. But then when it's my turn to put pressure on them, I think I can go aggressive, and I should have bet a little bit bigger. LBK does read into it and punishes me. 6-2 gets a walk. Like, he shouldn't be folding this many buttons.
So do you think that's inexperience, or
Yeah,
is
I
it
think so.
strategy?
I think it's just inexperience. Because, like, once you learn heads-up poker, you immediately begin to see how different of a game it is.
Right.
So, like, instead of playing, like, 20% of your hands, you're playing 80. So it's just, like, it's a completely different game. King on the turn. 10 high might be good here. LBK could bluff. And they could also just have a jack. The thing is, they could have some sort of, like, 4-3. 5-3.
But you feel like if he has a jack or a queen, he's gonna go, or a king, he's gonna go all in.
No. He would bet something like this, I think.
Okay.
It's just hard for him to get called if he's got a jack or a king by something that's worse. So I would call if I had an ace here. Sometimes people bluff with queen high, so it's hard to call down with 10 high.
So can you look and see what he did?
No, unfortunately.
Darn.
He is putting on a little bit of a show as we make a pair of 6s. He's done a good job of catching up, and he's taken the lead. Pair of 6s we just call on the flop. That's 2 pairs. That's good. So we lose to 5-8, Jack 7, 4-4, which would all bet on the turn. So 3 on the river is a really good card. And then I think I go for an overbet. Oh, there's a one-liner to a 5. Fuck me. So any 5 makes a straight. So I can't overbet. But I will bet large. And they call with threes. They made a fucking set on the river. Damn it. King, king. We'll happily move along. Do it, LBK. 3-bet. Oh, when you fold when I've got kings. Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Bunch of aces game.
Should have faked him.
I could have went for a limp.
You should have.
8 jack, we defend. 6-6 5 flop. So I could start to bluff here, bet like 2 blinds, but I don't really want to. The thing is, I'm just gonna lose here almost always.
Yeah, just save it when you need it.
Oh, but we got a miracle river. Now the question is, what size does ace high bet call? Half pot. And if they raise, I think I have a fold because they're just not raising anything worse. They do call, good stuff. King 10 we play. King 10 calls, good stuff. As a hero call. Queen Jack suited. So I can 3-bet or take it post flop with a call. I don't want to face a 4-bet, so I'm going to play call, flop a flush draw. 2 overcards, flush draw, LBK bets. I could try to get him to fold like some sort of like ace highs here. Or we can just call and take it to the turn. What size would I go like this? 6.6 or something? I just don't want to leave it up to chance. I want to play more with this guy. 3 on the turn. Pretty damn good river card. I didn't overbet last time. So we won't mix in an overbet just quite yet. They aren't paying me off when I make the flush, that's okay. King 4. So I'm going to c-bet the pair of 4s here. If you raise, I just fold. Just a fold. There's flush draws, straight draws I'm still ahead of. Queen isn't a great card. Don't put a club out there. 5 of spades. So I lose like 5, 6. Any 10x, any 7x. King 4, we chop. Ace 8. So I think I'm going to 3-bet this one because I don't mind folding to a 4-bet. I haven't put in a 3-bet yet, so it's just like if he does something here, he has something strong. I would have made a pair of aces. Boppity boo. 8-4 will raise the button. Bottom pair of 4s again. So I can get called by king highs, straight draws. 10 on the turn, not a good card. We just check and we'll show this down, hopefully. Any jack makes it straight now. If you check, I might have to bluff. If you bet small, I'm not even going to call. Jack 6 offsuit. This is close.
Hey.
Yo.
Hey, show open the window.
So I'm gonna be switching up to a min raise strategy, or sorry, a limping strategy soon, but not quite yet. Backdoor straight draws. We'll take a stab. So an 8, a king, or sorry, a queen or a jack will continue to fire. So we go straight draw to the queen or 8. Go for a big bet. Get the fold. That was scary. This is wide. 7, 7, 4. Bet a quarter, go from there. Easy fold, backdoor flush draw, doesn't matter. So this ace 2 is like the ace 8 where I don't mind folding if he 4 bets. But I think I can go a little bit smaller. Oh, not 67, no. And if you jam, easy fold. Good stuff. Pair of 9s. Ace high board. I'm gonna check this one back. No club out there. There's a club. So I block 3, 5. Queen jack is still out there. 3, 4 is blocked. I don't think I've seen this yet, a lead on the turn. Not that I've checked back many flops. Middle pair. Easy call on the flop. There's so many draws out there. Anything that's spades, straight draws. 8 on the turn, so 9, 10 does get there. I block that, which is cool. I expect another big bet to come in. If they check it back, that's awesome. They actually go for a half pot size bet, so it looks like I'm priced in for a call. Looking for a jack, a 9, or a 10. And a 9's not that great if I'm being honest. There's still like king 10 spades, ace king, 6 of clubs on the river. So if it doesn't go check check, he's probably got a queen or better. And I'm not bluffing with the pair of jacks. Good stuff, we win. Ace 5 with a spade. King 10 10 flop. I'll check it back and bluff on some turns and stuff. Ace is a good card. See, they don't bet and they just don't lead on the turn. So when they did it earlier, it made a lot of sense just to fold. If they call, I need a queen. The jack probably wouldn't have been good. Queen 3-0. I was thinking 3-bet, but then I'm just gonna actually land on the fold option. We would have made a pair of queens, so maybe I should have called. No, I don't think so. Bet a third on the 9-8-2 flop with top pair. If you raise, that's not fun. 6 on the turn, so we got a straight draw to the 5 or 10. There's still worse hands that will call, so we bet again. 3.5 plus 3. And if you raise again, I really don't want to see it. A club completes the flush on the river. Jack 10 makes a straight. I'm probably losing if I'm being honest. I still beat some like ace 8, maybe some 2s, 6, 7. There's still some holdings. 6, 3. Good stuff. That was a big one. 15 blinds, ace king. Here we go. So we want to see him jam it all in. Good luck. Oh, I guess I gotta take some time.
What, you have to take some time to pretend you're thinking?
Yeah. Go all in, LBK. You're getting annoyed from my 3 bets. They could have a pocket pair and then we're flipping, which sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But they can have ace queen, ace jack. Ace 10. Come on, stick it in. We're getting it all in is the answer. So this is probably a pocket pair. I'm going to guess like jacks. Could be queens. If it's aces or kings, that's just fucked. I deserve to lose.
You're not. You're not. You did.
It is queens.
Frick.
Ace or a king. Or a queen now. See, it's just a flip. And we don't get there. That's life. It's called a cooler. It's when you do what you're supposed to do and your opponent does what they're supposed to do. So
Yeah.
we're still alive. We're still alive. Don't you worry.
Okay.
Oh, and I think I switch up to a limping strategy now that I have 20 blinds. Straight draw to the 5. We'll continue away. And I think I have to bet small actually because there's not many draws out there. 3 is okay. Doesn't size up a river jam. But the bet gets through on the turn.
Okay. Now I'm gonna go make food. I can't take it.
Straight draw to the jack. Face a little Betsky. We'll be off to the turn. Ten is an interesting card as I pick up a pair. I expect to see another bet. If it's large, I'm going to fold. If it's half pot, I'm going to call. As he's shown the proclivity to take some bluffs, but it's been with ace highs mostly, so what would this contain? Some sort of jack? Like king jack or something? So if I make a 2 pair on the river, we just want it to go check check. 5 of clubs. I still just want it to go check check, and I don't expect him to pull a trigger. Oh, king 10. Nice little hand there for him. That sucks for me with the 10 on the turn. We'll limp in the a6. If you raise, I just call queen 6-3 flop. We'll bet small. King on the turn, not a good card. Turn goes check check. 5 on the river. So 4-7 makes a straight. Hearts miss. And I'm going to check it back and just hopefully beat worse 6s and 3s. 8-3, good stuff. Seven, 2 suited. Interesting. Gonna fold. Queen 10 suited will limp. If you jam, I have to fold. If you make it small, I call. We're going to need a queen, a 10, or some spades, some straight help. We want to run hot here in this moment. There's a lot of flops we're going to have to fold on, which sucks. We're in position. Good luck to me. Queen, high, board. So it's either we're done or we're going to be back in the game. We're going to play call. No need to jam on the 8-4, queen 8-4 flop. We'll just think it over and call. 9 on the turn, so jack 10 makes a straight. Now the thing is, do I bet super small or do I jam it in? I think I jam. Expect to get it through and then get called by some, some 10s and jacks maybe? I wonder if I should check back the river. Nine, 4. Pair 9s. Go for a slightly bigger bet on this wet ass board. And if you check raise, I'll just fold. Three, 8 gets a walk, that's beautiful. Queen 6 we limp in. Ten will get in. Now the thing is, do I want to go for a non-all-in 3-bet or just rip it in myself? I think 19, 20 blinds I can rip. Instead of making it like 5 bigs. Because like if I have like 6s or 7s, I think I just jam as well. Face the check raise, easy fold. Queen 5. Guess I defend. Flop a pair of 5s. Half pot bet. This isn't the best situation in the world if I'm being honest. 6 of diamonds on the turn. So there'll be some like ace 7, ace 8 with a diamond that might barrel again that I have to fold to. 3 blinds is the size. Oh, he's just shown the proclivity to bluff so much. Every once in a while he's going to show up with a 6. He's been tight, passive, and then shows a lot of bluffs rather than value bets. Ace on the river is just a bad card. I expect a jam and I'll fold. 9-8 for top pair. It's the first time he's even shown that down. Obviously that's a big pocket one there, whereas we head on to break. 4-3 will limp it in. Probably face a raise and have to fold. Flop a 3, ace high board. We'll bet real small and go from there. 7-8 we defend versus a raise, not an all-in though. 6-9 I'll limp. All in we fold. 3-3. I don't know what to do facing a jam. I don't know what to do. We're flipping against almost everything. We're dominating ace 2 and ace 3. There's deuces, and I don't expect like aces through 9s to do this. They might go for a min raise. So if we can cut out some of those holdings, and then we're left with like ace 2 suited, ace 2-0, throw those combos in there, even like king 2-0 maybe, king 2 suited, queen 2 suited, 3-3 might become a call. So it might be a little bit better than flipping. So I think I'm going to play call. 10 blinds is a lot. We're flipping so often, and then there's still like 4s through 8s I expect. 8-7 suited. 8 on the flop, we're pretty dead. Just a 3. Just a 3, we're dead. GG to that LBK, boppity boo. $287 for our efforts. Got second place in the Headhunter. That's a damn shame. That's a real damn shame. Anyways, we're ending the show at... Ooh, look at this. That's a big number. 1,100 schmackers in the bank account. Boppity boo. Alrighty, we got this Zodiac Rooster Night Crow Bounty 22 yen or whatever the fuck it's called. Oh, we got $235 for the victor plus bounties on top of it, so that'd be a nice score. Add to the GG bank account, that'd be awesome. Let's see if we can get it done. 1 of 19. Still got a long ways to go here. So there's about 1,500 entries. We got a lot of dollars in bounties. 57 so far. It's a $3 entry. Pretty good day. Queen 8, I'll go for the min raise. And then we get the old ace 10. Could be bounty hunting here. Do I stick it all in? Do I min raise? I think I'm going to stay consistent min raise. Although I do want Skill Game to stick it all in, of course. Ace 10 raises and takes it down pre. Then we get a 3 and a 3. Oh boy, this is boring. Hurry up and fold or call or do something, bucko. 3-bet by the pot, I don't care. There you go. Nice 3-bet. No 3 was coming, so it's all good. Queen 6, I'll min raise. Bounty hunting. I might need a lot of help, eh? 9, 6, 3, we face an open. It's suited, I'll go to the flop. Not what I'm looking for. Easy check fold. King 3 suited, I'll go for the open. We flop quite well here. We see a lead from girl. I think I'm just going to play call in this situation. That's a big bounty on their head. And we got another big bounty over here, 20 blinds. Don't necessarily want to see a jam. Hopefully it checks around on the turn. We see a diamond on the river. Not this time. King 2 O, you say. The 200k doesn't necessarily mean a whole lot to me, whereas accumulating bounties does mean a lot. 3-3, so that's obviously not a best case scenario. We're gonna need some help here. A diamond, a 6 or a jack for a chop. There we go. This is close to an open here. Ace 10 another gun, we'll go for the open. Jack 4 2 flop, I'll just go for a quarter pot size bet and go from there. Bet and take it down. 6-4, I think I'm gonna go for a disrespectful open. I might put a little juice on top of it this time instead of the min raise. King and a king, that's a good holding. We'll go for the min raise from the button. Got a call, queen 10-3 flop. So how do we get the 21 blinds in the middle? Interesting. Bet a third. Kings get through, that's no good. An ace was coming, a diamond was coming. The diamond didn't matter. 10-4 suited, another close to open. I'm staying away from girls big blind. Even though they're playing 18% VPIP. I think they're going to play back at me. 9-9, I guess I go for the min raise. Oh, a little juice on top, my bad. King Jack, I'll min raise and go from there. King Jack sees an interesting Queen Jack 7 flop. We'll check it on back. Ace on the turn, another bad card. Diamond as well. I'm pretty done with the pot, I think. Make a straight, which is interesting. I think I do go for a little raise. And then fold to a jam, I suppose. Might look silly, but I think I have to fold to a jam. They do find the call, that's probably good news. Queen 8 will find the call, good shit. Then a couple of jacks. Go for the open-ended girls big blind. We'll go bounty hunting, of course. Even if girl gets in there. Jacks versus ace 8. Hopefully we hold. Good start. Good turn. Good river. $24 blinds slide our way. That's pretty important. Ace 9 will raise. Get it in for Dramon's bounty. Geronimo. Gemino. Do I check call or do I bet myself? I suppose I'm just going to rip it in with the ace and the 9. Can't go wrong there. Get the jam through, that's no good. Wanted the bounty, of course. Four 3 suited is close to an open, but girl on the button. I'll let them have this one. Oh, 10s versus 9s. They pick up a club draw. Oh, you know what? The 6s are going to go bounty hunting here. This is interesting. As the 10s hold against the 9s. No need to bitch and complain. I think I still go bounty hunting. 8 blinds into 16. Good luck to me. Ace 10. Ace 10. Good start. Great turn. Great turn. Are we on the final table now? Final table. Oh, we're one play away from the final table. My bad. There we go. There's my final table. We getting the dance on there? Fuck yeah. The Elky dance. Oh, and then there's going to be a break, isn't there? I don't need that break at all. There's the break. Things go bad for a second. Ace Jack will open it on up. Facing all in here from Ego Destroyer. Interesting. Got so many other tables going on. Do we just fold? 16 blinds to call. Oh, I'm back over here. Holy shit. Things are going everywhere. Ace Jack hits the muck. Didn't flop nothing. 5-3 gets a walk. That's good stuff. King, queen, oh, I think I'm gonna go for a little 3-bet here. Do I just call from the small? Nope. That's so many fucking tables. King, queen gets through. Ace 10 will go for the open. I could go for a bigger size, but I'm just going for a min open. Another jam. 7% 3-bet, I'll just fold. 7-6 suited will open. Straight draw to the 5. Interesting little happening. Three ways. We'll just check it on over to the player in position. No spade out there. There's a spade. Not the one we're looking for. Ace 2 will raise. Ace 7-7 flop. I'll check it on over. Such a dry board. Ace 7-7. 7 on the turn. I guess I bet like a blind or something like this. Can you imagine if they have a 7 on the final table here? Quads versus boat. King Jack will defend the big with a call. Flop top pair. I could always go for a check raise, I just don't think I'm going to. Seven on the turn. And a 9 on the river. So I could go for a big hefty value bet. Sure. You got a better jack, that really sucks. Get the call. Jack 10, good shit. Limp pot, I'm gonna let go of king 5. Holy shit, have I got a lot of hands going on. Old dealer. Nice. Anyway, so what's going on over here? King 5 folded. Queen 9. I've got too many tables, so I took a hand off. Alright, let's clean this up a little. Ace 4, we see a raise under the gun. And a call. How do you say this, Shahou? 10-8, 8 flop, not our board. No spade out there. Does check around. Interesting. Bet on the turn, we'll get the job done. I just got the ace high. Ooh, ace queen. Don't want to see a Xiaohao open. Good stuff. Just play 3x open from the small. And we take it down pre. Limp pot will come along. Backdoor straight draws, backdoor flush draw, we'll check it. On the turn, interesting. Show whole bets. And I'm out of there. 10-9 suited will open. Flop a straight draw to the 8. Wonder if I should bet this one. No backdoor spades. I'm not too happy about it. Big bet will fold. Ten and a 10 will open. Easy call if they rip. Queen Jack 3 flop. Not what I'm looking for. I think I check it back. Deuce on the turn. Put in a delayed c-bet. Ace 10 will raise. Again, at any point I could change up my raise size. Raise gets through pre. 9-4 will just let go. Seven 3 versus Tony. I guess I 3x raise if folded to. King 7 suited. I'll go for the open. Queen 10 suited will open. I think I can bet one blind here. Could also bet 1.3. 10-3 I could almost open, but show ho in the big. Oh, would you look at that? King queen in the big. We'll go bounty hunting here. I expect ace high or pocket pair. Ace deuce. King or a queen. King on the turn. That's good shit. Not the 5 of diamonds. No. That's fine. Tony's got some chips now. I think I'm still going to go for the 3x. A7 all open. Facing all in from the tight player in the big. We'll just fold. Tony calls. Ace king suited versus 10s. Ace king's gonna need some help here. A heart, an ace or a king. 9 of spades on the river. So we lose another body. King 10 all open the button. Or sorry, cut off. Flop a straight draw to the queen. Cool stuff. Back to a heart draw. Six on the turn, not too scared. There's a lot of straight draws I'm ahead of. We'll go to the river here. Ace of hearts, very interesting card. Feels like one I need to bluff. We aren't getting a 6 to fold, we aren't getting a flush to fold. We can try to get a 9 or a jack to fold. We also could just have the best hand with king high. If they bet, it's an easy fold. Although there's still the 10-8, queen 10 that I'm dominating. 8-7 misses. They do go for the all-in and we'll fold. 5-2 facing a limp. We'll go to the flop as we're forced to and flop a flush draw. This could be a big pot. Small bet, we'll play call. Pick up a pair. Not quite what I'm looking for. Another bet by Shao. We are ahead of some queen jack, jack 9, ace jack, ace queen. 9 on the river, not the best card. Full pot size bet and we'll get out of there. Queen 7 offsuit, I feel like I should play, but we've got a short stack here, and I kind of just want to fold a little bit more. But I'm going to limp it in. We'll see what happens. Get a raise, and I'll fold. 3-2 I fold. Let's go smack a 5. How's that sound? Ask and you shall not receive. That's unfortunate. Backdoor hearts. No backdoor straight draw. 2 big blind bet. I'm going to call once and we're off to the turn. 3 of hearts. So it doesn't go check check. I'm not loving life here. Another bet. I've got this stupid little heart draw that I think I'm just folding. King 10 suited, I'll limp call. Not a good flop. No heart out there. I think I'm just check folding King 10 hearts. 2 overcards, backdoor straight draw. I'm getting bullied right now by Tony, but not much I can do right now. Oh, would have made the nuts. Oops. I'm back. Up here. Queen 6 we just fold. Ace and a jack will raise the button. Tony 3 bets. As much as I want to play call, I also kind of just want to dunk it in. Or make a big hero call sometimes. Okay, I'll play post flop and make big hero calls against Tony. Nine, 6, 2 flop. So it's like I gotta put them on like ace 5, queen jack, those sort of holdings. Three blinds into 13. Deuce on the turn. So I'm still losing to like 8 7s. Six on the river. I think I just have to hero call jack of diamonds. This is obviously for my tournament life. Again, they're gonna have pocket pairs. But here we are. I'm gonna find the hero call with ace jack. Show me the good news. Oh, we made the flush on the river, for fuck's sakes. Third place position. That's no fun. So I had about $370 for the efforts there from $3. That's pretty good. USD as well. So that'll help out the bankroll. Get GG account started. Good shit. Just thinking I could possibly rip it in. Play raise. Call against you maybe? Or do I just fold? No idea. Raise fold it is. Ooh, ace queen. think I play call, invite the bounties to rip it in. Keep the pot small in case they got the old ace kings. Otherwise, I think we're just all in here. 8 of 30. This is a huge ass pot. They could be trapping me, I suppose. But good luck. Good luck to the ace and the queen. King, queen. Good start. Good start. Good turn. Uh-oh. 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 That's funny shit. Well, no, it's not funny, but, well, it's kind of funny. I just wanted to win another tournament, you know. That was a big pot. Guess I still got the headhunter here. Oh, I don't want to play this at all. Need to be. Anyways, I suppose I'm gonna end the day at 314 smackers on GG. What is it on Party Poker? 802 plus the party, or plus the 6 and something. Plus the 6 from the headhunter. Maybe we can spin it on up too, but I really don't care to play. So it's kind of cool to know. So we're at like what, 1200 and something? That's pretty cool. So unfortunately that's all I was able to do this weekend, or this week. This weekend was horrific. Lost a whole bunch of monies. We're down to about 900 and just a little bit over 900. Going forward, I guess we got the Black Friday week coming up. Oops, the microphone's dancing. And then on Party Poker, there's not much happening except for the big quarter. Micro series is over. We'll just be firing a bunch of daily legends. And we'll go from there. Hopefully this next upcoming week, we can make some more final tables, and hopefully I can get some more stuff recorded, even just if it's a deep run or something. Alrighty, I suppose that's the end of the show, so if you made it all the way through, thanks for checking this bullshit out. Hopefully we'll see you in another video. Till then, adios amigos.